Welcome to Sorsogon City, and I've been here a couple of hours, and this place so far is beautiful. So I got here from Legazpi. It took about an hour to get here by Barn, which is their name for a minibus, and the minibus dropped me off just here, which is quite handy because the hotel that I'm staying at is just a 5-minute walk down there, and it's called the Flamingo Hotel. Now this hotel is probably the most I'll spend over here in the Philippines on accommodation, and it's £16 a night. So I've been online, had a look around, see what there is to see, and I've got a nice little route which I confirmed with reception to say, is these the best size to see? And he agreed. So the first place we're going to go to is the park over here. Now there is somewhere over there a lot of music happening, so I'm going to try and keep away from it because music and YouTube do not go together when you're filming. Now I'll go through to the hotel later on to show you what luxury I have for staying over there. And the music's getting a bit louder, so I get a bit nervous. So the first thing I've noticed being here is that traffic is very light. This is the quietest I've seen any road over here apart from back streets of some of the cities. So I'm going to start off the park, and it says summer in beautiful Sorsogon. And on the map, this is where we are. And this place is just chilled. So I am going to go quiet and put some background music on. I've come far enough away from the music, just round the corner. Obviously, if I've got any music that YouTube recognises, I can't upload videos. So I've tried to keep away from it. So this is Sorsogon, I'm going to learn how to say this properly, the museum. And this used to be the old jail and courthouse. Now, fortunately it's all locked up, which is a shame. So the old provincial jail in Sorsogon City, lots of interesting stuff. Oh no, its head is open. Hi. Right, I've just been in a really interesting museum. However, everything was in Filipino language, so I couldn't really understand. I wasn't allowed to take any videos, and I was followed everywhere by a guy that made sure I took none. And every time that she sort of disappeared, I started the video camera. Don't tell anybody. So some photographs, a bit of video. This is what it looked like. So it's the history of the city. It's all in Filipino. Unfortunately, I couldn't understand anything there. You've seen a few photographs that's got English quotes given by various people throughout history, but it was interesting. The guy tried to explain as much as she could, but lots of pictures. I enjoyed it. And across the road from because this is the museum ex-jail, across the road they are building a Coliseum, and it's meant to be a Coliseum that's going to rival the one in Rome. I very much doubt it's going to rival it, but you know, they've got plans. It does look impressive so far. I'm just going to have a look around to see if there's a picture of what it's going to look like. So I've just found a picture, and it is Sorsogon Coliseum. Wow. I mean, they've got a lot of work going on. You can still see that's probably where the seating is. I don't know. I'm not an architect. Still impressive. It's so clean around here. So quiet. Right, it's time to find something else to look at. I've got a plan for a change. So I'm leaving the this side of the city behind us. You can still hear some music going on. Basketball court behind me for the kids to have a little play on. And this is the main street. I say the main street, there's hardly any cars and it's just really nice. Now further on down that way, you've got, I can see it in the background, you've got McDonald's, the Jollibee, all the fast food restaurants. There is a couple of shopping malls around here. It is a chilled, relaxed city. I mean, I don't know what it's like further on down, so we're gonna have a wander down this way. Now, for some reason, it is a Saturday, it's the start of the month. I went to 7-Eleven earlier on to grab some water, which is next door to the bank just there. And there is queues and queues of people at the bank. There's a lot of people queuing up. So I don't know if it's just like payday for everybody. Everyone's just trying to get their cash out. And even 7-Eleven inside, there's an ATM that people are queuing up to use as well. Wow, must be running out of money. Right, so I'm gonna have a wander down here. As mentioned earlier on, I did get the bar and the minibus down here from Legazzi. Hello. It cost me 140 pesos. The guy tried to charge me double because my backpack was as big as a person. I wasn't happy with that, so I just said I'm going to have it on my knee all the way. So it was a little bit tight. Can't charge me for a backpack. So this is the coastal road heading towards the port, but I've just seen this sign up here which says, get a good close up of that, I don't know if you can see that, this is the best component city police station nationwide. So according to the map, this takes us towards the port. But still, it looks clean. It looks nice. Now, the guy in the hotel did tell me the best time to come down here is at sunset. But I thought I'd come down here now, during daylight, see what it's like, and then come back later. Oh God, that's full. Here it is. Wow. Right, I'm gonna have a wander down there. So this is a highway that was built to take traffic away from the centre of town. Right, let's have a wander down this way. So it looks like you've got loads of little cafes, coffee shops. Sorsogon City tourism. Wow, they've actually got a tourist office for the city. First I've seen in the Philippines. Nice to see. Now it is off season. When it comes to tourism, there's not a lot during the rainy season, and hopefully this is not going to be raining today, even though I did hear a bit of thunder earlier on. Oh, lots of cafes. And this road, there's another little path that leads you to that pier down there. That's got the old lighthouse. I hope. As I am walking down, the wind is starting to pick up, obviously because it's the sea. It's just a nice little walk. place. Now that is a statue. I'm trying to work out what it is, and I think that could be the durian fruit. It's only because someone mentioned it to me in the last city to say this is what this place is famous for. And we're getting towards the end of this pier. See all the boats down there. I guess they're working boats. And now we're going to walk across this part to go over there to see the old lighthouse. So you can feel the wind coming really bad, and that's because there's the land. So we're in the middle of the sea with some concrete, and the lighthouse is just over here. As you go towards the lighthouse, you've got graffiti all the way along the path, and these children are following me. It's quite impressive. I mean, there is loads of them, and I'm not too sure who's actually done them, but there is a little Instagram post there, somebody's name. They're going to cross over here. You've got a little shelter area there, what looks like a sundial or a picture of a sun, which is a shame because the sun's gone away. The clouds have come along, and just a lot of greenery around here. So you got the see-through there, and there's the lighthouse. Oh, you can climb up to it. Wowz. So this is the lighthouse. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of information that I can find out about it. No idea when it was built, but it's old. So I'm going to climb these stairs, see if there's a lovely little view. Right, this is it. There's a lot of graffiti. Here's a view. So this is the top. And there is no lights as such. So I don't know if it is a lighthouse, but the view is just as good as it was the one below. You can see the pier over there. So that was the lighthouse. Interesting. It does need a good paint. There's graffiti everywhere, and there is a lot of rubbish lying around, especially at the very top. But yeah, and possibly a little sign to say what it was when it was in action and who looked after it. But I'm going to now go back into the pier to the end and head towards the cathedral. I'm quite light in this city. Just wish I could say the name properly. So I'm coming back to the pier, takes me to the mainland, but you can see the dark clouds. Mind you, it's giving me a better view of the mountains. that's thunder. So I'm hoping I can make it to the cathedral over there and then back to the hotel before it starts raining. I mean, I have got my faithful baseball cap to protect me from the rain. So all the way down the pier there is lots of people selling food, and because I felt a little bit peckish, I decided to buy some. Now the thing is, I have no idea what I've bought. It's meat on a stick, I think, and I had different sauces that they just covered it with. Majority of them were all spicy, but I've got the barbecue sauce, so I'm going to try and find somewhere to sit down so I can find out what I've bought. 10 pesos each, very cheap, so 20 pesos for two. Yeah, I still don't know what they are. Across the road from the tourist office is a little park where vehicles don't stop or slow down when you're crossing, and some seats, so I'm going to have a sit down and eat this whatever it is. Unfortunately, all the seats are taken and the tables taken up by people selling food or stuff. So it's got to be chicken. Could be fish. Very crispy, and all I can taste at the moment is just batter. There is some meat. It's hard to find out. That could be chicken, but with lots of butter, very crispy with barbecue sauce. I mean, it's nice, it's very tasty, and it's cheap, within my budget. This is just to keep me going till dinner time. Yep, it's nice. It's meat of some sort. Wow, it was quite nice. And the only reason I got it was because there's a queue at the stall of about 6 people, where the rest of them didn't have that many people. So I guessed it was a popular place. Right, turn this camera around very quickly. Right, there is, I think, the cathedral. The traffic's been controlled by these guys here. They've all got SK3 Enforcer on their back. They're all pretty cool. They've all been singing along. Now if you go down there, there's a path, and that path takes you along the shore, and at the other end you can just see, I don't know, a load of flags. So I might head down there depending on this weather, because although there's a lot of thunder, there is lightning as well, but there's no rain at all so far. Hello. Oh, sorry. So the weather has been good. I mean, there's still plenty of people over at the boardwalk, at the pier, all sitting down. There was a busker started doing a lot of Beatles songs, so I don't think they're expecting rain. So this is the entrance to the cathedral, and it is the St. Peter's and St. Paul's Cathedral. Hopefully get round the front. And there it is. Oh wow. Unfortunately, I have no information on this at all. When it was built, Hello. Can we go in? I'll just show you behind me. Kids following us. I'm gonna have a wander in. There's a service going on, I think. It's quite big. JC. Oh, I came in through the exit. Hi. That's quite impressive from there. Just going to have a look at the dome, if I can get that far. The bell tower. So this is the side view. A lake. So this must be the second entrance into the cathedral. It's got a little date up there, 1951. So we're going into the main centre. You can tell there's McDonald's. Hello. The little dancing maid. So I've come past McDonald's. This place is getting crazy with taxi drivers. And this leads towards the sea again, so towards where I saw all the flags. My God, it's mental around here. Ah, local market. That's why it's busy. It's a Saturday. People are shopping. I think this could be a dead end. In fact, it looks like a dead end. So I was hoping to go down that way towards the sea, and I saw a couple of flags, but it's like a construction site. So I think this is the residential area. Just seen a lot of chickens tied up. And this could be a dead end. Yeah, that just leads to more houses. It doesn't look like there's another road down there, so I go back somewhere. So this is where I was going to try and get through. I mean, it's just a big playground for kids. There's just a lot of rubble, there's sand at the end, so it's a construction site. Can't get through. So I thought I'd have a look around the market. Really just to see if there's a sea at the end. There's a lot of people around here. But it's just not on the outside, there's a market inside as well. So, oh, there's another one. My God, how big is this place? So that's the fish market.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, you can smell it as well. Now I would go in. I would go in, but the floor is wet, and I am well known for slipping. They're a big old happy bunch around here. Oh, and here's the river. At least you can see to the bottom, to the sea. And let's go across the bridge and find out where these flags are. I actually think I've come further than what I should have done. I have no idea where I am. I've looked at the map, but I've just been through, I don't know, not a ghetto, but poor end. There was water pumps where people were getting water from. All the kids were getting washed in the streets. They're having their weekly shower with the buckets that they collected from the water pump. I didn't feel uncomfortable. I had a lot of people staring at me, but that's where I've just come from, just in there. So I've walked all the way along. And there's the flags over there that I was trying to get to. And I still don't know how to get down there. That's the market I went through. Hello. I don't know if there's a road that goes, or a path that goes that way. But the kids are all happy, they're all playing in the water, they're all getting dirty, ready for their bucket shower. Just a different way of life. Just amazing. And this is what I like seeing. I don't want to see just the touristy stuff. I want to see how people live, their culture, how they are. 9 times out of 10 you find out that they've just got a contented life and they're happy. Hello. So that was the bridge I went over earlier. Not happy there. Hello. Oh, quite happy. If I find these flags, I'll be happy, and then I can go back. And there are the flags, at long last. Unbelievable. So basically I've just done a massive circle getting around, and you can see the area. They've got the cathedral over there, you've got the pier down that way, big sand pit for the kids over there. I think I mentioned before, this highway that they've got is to take away the major traffic going away from the centre of the city, and even so the city's still quite busy where I've just been. It's been interesting. Right, I'm going to go back to the hotel. It's probably about a 20-minute walk, so I'll not bore you with all the stuff going back. So before I go back to the hotel, I've come back to the pier area where I was earlier. That's just behind is the Pier Park. And the reason I've come back is because it's starting to get late. I realised that the sun is about to set. Obviously the sea is that way, and the red skies are just starting to come through. You've got a clear view of the mountains up there. Beautiful. So I've just had to move down a bit further as there was music being blasted and getting louder. Now time is only 6 o'clock, so I think I've got about another half an hour before it gets too dark. Wow. But even looking at the mountains, beautiful. The sea's behind all them trees there, and that is one complete circle. Right, I need to go back to the hotel. I need a shower and I need to get some food, din-dins. And so, as it is getting dark now, I have now turned at my hotel. And this is it. This is probably the poshest hotel I've been to in the Philippines so far. Great reception. And then down here you've got a little restaurant in an outside area, a little piano, and then I'll take you to my room. This is the corridor full of the budget rooms, of which this one's mine. Oh, aircon. So the bed, laptop set up already, TV, really comfortable bed. I've already had a bit of lie on. My first hot shower that I've had, because all the rest have been cold. No other hotel, hostel has had toilet paper, so I'm very excited. So that's a full tour of the city. I've enjoyed it. I've really loved it. It's been a really interesting place. It's now my favourite place in the Philippines. Sorsogon. There's probably so much more I could see. This is basically just walking around in the immediate area. But if you've enjoyed it, you've just got to press that like button. If you subscribe, because I am going to try and get away tomorrow onto a ferry, onto a new island, hopefully. So if you want to see that, gotta subscribe. But until next time, I'm going to have a hot shower. Very excited. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.